Good evening. Saturday, March 21st. Spring is happening right now. Hope everyone's doing okay, quarantined away from the others. That does not mean you can't see someone you love or think you do. There's always a way around. The reality is, obviously, coronavirus is spreading rampantly in Europe in particular. In Italy, over 600 people died in 24 hours. And these numbers are reminiscent. Of course, we know about the plague. I talked about the Black Plague, the Spanish flu after World War I, and TB, tuberculosis, huge death toll. One of the biggest tuberculosis hospitals, tuberculosis also known as consumption, one of the biggest hospitals on the East Coast was in Louisville, Kentucky, Waverly Sanitarium. Literally, there were so many people dying of TB. It was over 100 a day at Waverly at the height of tuberculosis. And there was no cure for TB. Your lungs swell up with fluid. The only treatment is to begin to saw away your rib cage, your ribs. Many doctors who acquired the disease committed suicide. And at Waverly, they built a body chute between the sanatorium itself and the incinerator, so that the patients wouldn't become psychologically depressed by seeing so many dead folks being wheeled out every day. And the tendencies were unknown. They set the people out in the weather. They knew air was good and oxygen was good. So they set the people out in the weather. So there's pictures of people in beds, all with blankets and everything, with snow on them at Waverly from back in the day, at the turn of the last century. So we look at this has been going on, but this disease, COVID-19, is much more contagious than any other coronavirus we know of. And it was created in China. And so calling it the Chinese flu isn't totally racist, I think is what they said Trump was for that, but geographically, in this case, it's correct. Obviously, the idea is countries that are very ancient and old, like in Europe, many people in small spaces, and it started and no one knew, and now the death toll here in the United States is over 260 people. And I think about 10,000 cases confirmed. It grows every day. So, and I got that link up there to the New York Times. I guess we can believe them on this. Why would they lie about it? So nonetheless, through history, we've been going through these things. And we'll get through this again. There were people, the TB known as the White Death, as opposed to the black one, a bubonic plague, was a mystery, not understood. At least we have a chance to try to create a vaccine, although there are still people in the field who believe there is no real vaccine for COVID-19. On that note, stay positive. I'll be checking in along the way. Thanks for your viewership. Times are hard, but you get by one day at a time. Peace out, y'all. Take care.